Dance party! Which one starts with G?
Goat.
Sweet moves! Which one starts with G? Gap. Looking good. Find the matching objects. Ghost. Ghost.
You have done great work.
Gift. Gift. Perfect. Find the matching objects. Gift. Gift.
You really are good at this game.
Gap. Gap.
Goat. Goat.
Groovy. Let's dance. Looking good. Stunning. Groovy. You are the best. Perfect. You are the best. You are the best. You rock. So looking good. So you are the best. You are the best. Yeah. Gug, 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 gug. Ah, ah. G, ah, s. Gas. Gas can be used to fuel a vehicle. It can also be airborne, like a fart. Let's race! 3, 2, 1, go! Gut. Gug, 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 gug. Gut. Gut. Your gut is your stomach or belly. Which one starts with hat? Looking good. Which one starts with hog? Sweet moves. Find the matching objects. Hug. Hug.
You really are good at this game.
Heart. Heart. Say the word out loud. Sweet moves. Find the matching objects. Pen. Pen.
You really are good at this game.
Hit. Hot. Try again. Hot. Hot. Hit. Hit. Groovy.
Good job. You worked really hard.
Hot. Hot. Hot means having a high temperature. Wart does not like the hot desert, but Patty does. Hit. It. Hit. To hit is to strike quickly and strongly. Hop. Hop. Oh. When you hop, you are jumping quickly. Helmet. La 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 la. Mum mum mum. Helmet. Oh. A helmet protects your head from accidents, but only if you wear it. Which one starts with I?
Igloo.
Stunning! Which one starts with I? Ink. You are the best! Spell the word in.
I-N.
In. Stunning! Spell the word ill.
I-L. L.
Ill. Sweet moves.
Good job. You worked really hard.
Insects.
Nin, 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 nin. Nin, nin, nin.
Insects. Ew! Frank just turned all those insects into a squirmy bug burger. Insects are small bugs, usually made up of segments. Which one starts with J? Jar. Groovy. Which one starts with J? Jet. Perfect. Find the matching objects. Jug.
You really are good at this game.
Jacket. Jacket. Looking good. Find the matching objects. Jot. Jot.
That was awesome!
Juice. Juice. Say the word out loud. Jab. Jab. Stunning!
Good job! You worked really hard.
Jump. Ja, 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 ja 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 j. Mum 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 mum. Pa 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 pa. J pa. Jump. Jump means to leap into the air. Patty didn't jump high enough. Frank didn't jump at all. But Wart jumped just right. Let's race! 3, 2, 1, go! Jet. J j j j. Jet. Jet. A jet defies gravity as it zooms through the air. Dance party! Which one starts with k? Key. Perfect. Which one starts with k? Kite. You rock! Collect all items that start with the sound k. Kit. Kayak. Looking good. Collect all items that start with the sound k. Kite. Key. Kit. Groovy. Let's dance!
Sweet moves!
Stunning!
Groovy!
Stunning! Perfect! Rock! Stunning!
Groovy!
So perfect!
E! E!
Key. A key is something special used to lock or unlock things, like your house, a car, or even a treasure chest. Which one starts with
Ooh.
log?
Looking good.
Which one starts with
Ooh.
clap? Light.
You rock.
Spell the word lap. La 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 la.
L. L. A. P.
Lap.
Sweet moves.
Spell the word
Lid.
la 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 la.
L. L. I. D. Lid. Sweet moves.
That was awesome! You have done great work. Lift. La 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 la.
Ooh.
F.
Ooh.
Lift. Olivia's new alien friend gave the Wonsters the lift they needed. A lift is an upward force. UFO remote! UFO remote! Laptop. La 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 la.
Ooh.
Ah. Laptop. A laptop is a small computer.